it out again.
He is the 4 with Bogan at the 5 beside him. Johnson and Barnes at the 2 and the 3. And it's Curry at the point guard. Now here's DeRozan. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Now the pass to Barnett. DeRozan lets it go from deep. And that one's good. DeRozan's got the first points up on the board here for the Raptors.
You know, like a lot of teams that struggle in the NBA, Kevin, the Warriors just could not close out games in the fourth period. And that's a fairly common theme among teams that aren't near the top of the standings. There's so much talent in the NBA, but the best teams really clamp down in the last 5 minutes, and they know how to win.
The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. DeRozan's got 5.
Well, the main strength of his is his finishing ability in tight. And even if you get a body on him, you can power it through the contact.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do the sensational and spectacular. As young, simply defied description.
Now back to the Warriors. A lot of games ended with tough losses at the end of the fourth, but you could have expected that from such a young team.
Well, a team with a lot of rookies, Kevin, playing heavy minutes, and the first-year head coach, and Mark Jackson as well. Not surprising that they played close games and came up short in a number of them.
There's 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. DeRozan with a screen for Lowry. Pass to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. DeRozan's got 7.
He took advantage of that pick, and he did the rest, knocking down the J. How about Kyle Lowry? Quietly becoming a new point guard. Really emerged as an all-star caliber floor general, playing awfully well.
And here's Lowry. After the three-pointer, it's stepping through. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Puts it up. And good to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Now it's sent it down to Doris Smith, who was able to talk with Mark Jackson.
I asked him about the magic created by a player like Andrea Bargnani, a 7-foot sharpshooter.
Taking it to the line.
He can give us problems, no doubt. It's tough to really bother that shot, and he can also put it on the deck and drive. We've got to just get into his body, try to make him a
We split the threes. That's okay. I mean, split the free throws. That's okay.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
The main thing there was that he got them a 2-possession lead despite the one miss.
DeRozan's shot is good. And when you talk about Kyle Lowry, such a well-rounded player, he gives you points, and gives you assists, and he gives you steals.
Yeah, he's a nightly triple-double threat waiting to happen. Underrated as well, tenacious.
B.
If there's ever a guy that epitomized top diesel, it's Kyle Lowry.
And here's Lowry. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. He feeds it to Gray. Now the dish to Fields. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Here's Gray. An easy 2 points on the layup.
He made that offensive rebound count. Nice job collecting the second chance points.
And finished off by Cook.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
You seen that dunk, right?
He sees it without much hesitation.
You dunk on me, I'm going to dunk on you. That's all it is to it.
Now here's Fields. Still looking to get on the scoreboard.
There's no question about it. He was going to finish that one off.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. A new pickup for the Raptors. Amir Johnson's
This game was a lot of fun, though.
Davis comes in for Bargnani.
A lot of fun.
Check in for Landry Fields. And it's Calderon in for Kyle Lowry.
It's been 4 years now and counting for the Raptors since they made the playoffs. All the franchise found their way into the playoffs early.
Bing.
It's been hard getting back there recently.
Dishes it to Glazer. Fires from deep. That ball's nice through this time from Jose Calderon. Glazer's got his first 3 points in the game. Lee passes to Bogan. Misses in close. And with so many stars coming and going, Bosh, Stacey McGrady, it seems each time Steve is trying against a team that can make the playoffs, they lose their sympathy.
Now that's going to be
Oh!
important.
Got it back. Joe Smith, what's up, man?
It's an international city, Toronto is. I think the franchise feels like if they draft European players, they're more likely to be able to hang on to them than they would be the American stars.
Thompson for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
That's all right.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Calderon with it. Picked up by Thompson. Kleza dishes to Johnson. Kleza over Curry. Kleza misses. Outside Curry. Fires the three. It's all in by Jose Calderon. Lee. And it's good on the way in. He's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, not only does he excel in getting those offensive rebounds, he's really good at
Yeah.
putbacks and
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, this game is a riot. It is
First quarter.
super fun to play, man. You did.
Warriors.
I mean, wow. You know what I'm saying? It's real intense. It's not, you know, it's just not, you know, something that's not gonna stimulate you. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, Joe, it was good seeing you last night at the Warrior and Orlando game. I done been to so many games, I get them mixed up. But last night at the Warrior and Orlando game, good seeing you, man.
Their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
Maybe one day we can get John Smith to come out,
They
huh?
lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. So for Toronto right now, their backcourt is Lowry and DeRozan. Dennis Clay's out there with Landry Fields. And it's Bargnani at the center.
if he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Guys, the Warriors, Jeremy.
What's up, John? You need to come and hang with me and Joe one night at one of the Warrior games, man. For real, man.
He's played mostly at center. Tyler said, I've always been kind of a power forward center type, but I really want to embrace the center position.
Let's do that for Phil, and let's do that for Nate, man. For real, man. Just hang out, man.
I'm trying to embrace it and adapt to that position. And guys, with a 7'5" wingspan and 34-inch vertical, he certainly plays above the rim.
And intriguing. Thanks.
And he has the size and the bounce to play that box.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, sometimes guys, you can forget he's out there, and all of a sudden, bang, he'll string together 3 or 4 shots in a row and just take over the game.
And you can't forget about his excellent shooting touch from long range. I mean, he's capable of spreading the floor and absolutely punishing defenders if they're late closing out.
Lee's jumped in for Golden State. Rawlings comes in for Klay Thompson. Raptors also changing it up. Amir Johnson's checked in for Kleza. And it's Calderon in for DeRozan.
You know, the Raptors were really terrible defensively in 2011. And even though they didn't quite make the overall rise they wanted to, last year they were able to get closer to where they need to be.
So, timeout call here. The coach for Toronto.
As y'all can see, I take this thing kind of serious, man, because it is. It's Dub Nation, man. We on the move. It's a movement. Like what? Hey.
When you don't have defensive-minded players, you can scheme all you want, but if you don't have the talent, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
I look for Toronto to continue to try to
Dub Nation.
improve their roster from a defensive standpoint.
Here is Lowry. After Carl Landry's bucket. He sent the pick. Back to Lowry. Loose. Stolen by Landry. And out of bounds as the Raptors make
That was my fault.
That's a major
Man, I had
mistake.
that too.
There's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Pass to Kleza. He gets 2 to DeRozan. There's the Bogut. Bogut with the block. Pitch-in shot. And the layup is good. DeRozan's got 11.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit. Ed Davis was very slender when he came into this league out of North Carolina. So he's done a good job of adding muscle to his game. That lunch-tail game of his around the rim. That will serve him well. That strength
My
is
boy.
big.
My boy Bogut be coming through, man.
Raptors trail by 10. Now the feed to Kleza. Target with his 3. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 in the field here this summer. Here's Landry. Now here is Lowry, following the shot by Carl Landry.
Oh, got me on the alley-oop. That was a good one. I'll give it to him. That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a great pass to set him up.
Those two
That was a good one.
feel for each other. It's just fun to watch play here.
Some changes here for the
It happens.
Warriors. On this field range, here's Jack in for both. And it's Klay Thompson in for Steph Curry. And the Raptors also making a change. Magnani is checked in for Ed Davis. There's DeRozan. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got 15 points.
You look at Warriors head coach Mark Jackson. No formal coaching.
Oh, man, I thought that was, oh, no. Beatrice folded on me. Okay. It's cool. It happens.
Hi, Kevin. Well, leading up to last season, the Warriors had led the league in fast break points for 5 straight seasons. But last season, they finished 15th in that category. Coach Mark Jackson said it wasn't.
Sometimes you lose.
Listen,
Sometimes the game moves fast and you lose track of what player is what player. That happens.
Okay, let's make sure we get it right. That's not when we're at our best. It's really easy. Get stopped, use the pace, and take care of the ball so the opposition can't run off your mistakes. Guys, we'll see if they can get back to pushing that style of tempo.
And tempo style has been their hallmark doors, but defense and rebounding becoming more and more of a priority.
There you go, Beatrice. Give me something, man.
Experience, but of course he had 17 years playing a point guard position in the NBA.
Yeah, but it's different, Kevin. I mean, it's, playing and coaching are two different things. I think a lot of the qualities that Mark had as a player should translate into coaching. And we'll see. I mean, as he continues to get better talent with this Golden State roster, he'll have a chance.
Give it to me, Beatrice.
And really making his mark. I like the awareness they have there. Guys, they're headed out on a great.
He'll come in handy. You just gotta work with Beatrice.
Outside Lowry. DeRozan, he's covered by Landry. And it's DeRozan missing. Beatrice with a 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. No good from Jack.
Every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
From mid-court, no run. And we finished one half of basketball. The Warriors on top. 38 now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome everyone, Damon Bruce.
Halftime report. Y'all know what it is.
From half number 1.
Check it out.
Out in Oakland, the Warriors are ahead against the Raptors. Their offense has been prolific, moving the ball, getting tons of shots, different looks, options everywhere, around the rim, downtown, mid-range. How do you want it? The first half performance of Harrison Barnes, just terrific. He's got 9 points and has been on the mark from deep so far. For the Raptors, they haven't been as good early on. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. A slow go so far from Kyle Lowry. An embarrassing stat for him as he comes to the break. No shots made from the floor. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
I bleed blue and gold till I'm dead cold, man. You did. That's real talk, though. Yeah. Back to the game.
The game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
Barnes and Lee making up the goal. Steph Curry and Thompson manning the backcourt. And it's Bogut at the 5. And that's the group of what Jackson as we begin the second half.
The interesting story a year ago with Golden State was promising season ticket holders that they would make the playoffs. And, I thought it went overboard a little bit because the Warriors team just wasn't quite talented enough to fulfill that promise. And anytime you put yourself out on a limb like that, it can be dangerous. You're now in a vulnerable spot.
You know what? There he goes again. I mean, it's not a stretch at all to call him one of the NBA's elite premier dunkers. He's actually
You're right. When he gets in his mind to attack the rim, it's always something to see.
Yeah, it's exactly what we've come to expect from him because he does it continually on a night-in, night-out basis.
The sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. Good. 11 points for Barnes.
Something has to change. He has 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of the team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down. It's been all makes for him so far this half. 3 chances and 3 conversions so far. Well, in the offseason, you knew that Kyle Lowry was probably going to be moved. He wasn't happy with the situation on the Rockets, and he eventually sent him to Toronto for draft consideration.
I ain't gonna give it to you. You got to take it from the line.
So he'll shoot 2.
Sometimes I do that. I'll foul you. You got to get it from the line.
Well, going back to Lowry, it's so difficult to find a starting point guard in this league. And I think Toronto realized that and figured, okay, we can get
I'm fast forwarding.
Giving up a first
Okay.
rounder.
I'm fast forwarding when you see me do that.
So they gave up.
That's what's cool about this game.
I think they feel like they found their guy.
Thompson with it. Lowry picks him up. Curry attacking. Chipped it by Bargnani. They recover it. And
Oh, these boys want to do some battle. Okay. Concentrate. Get this battle on. Cause I see how y'all trying to come now. I've been going kind of easy on y'all. I'm ready to battle now. It's battle time.
And the Raptors also ready
It's
to
battle time.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Aaron Gray. Lee defended by Bargnani. Thompson from long range. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 8 points.
Well, no doubt. I mean, we're going to see him take some three-pointers. That's what he does. He's a great shooter from long range. So defensively, you've got to keep an eye on him and close out hard on him. Make him put the ball on the floor.
And his focus when he's shooting really impressive. I mean, he doesn't get rattled. Very composed. Even when the defense is right on top of him, he's still able to knock down shots.
Outside check.
Oh,
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors are able to return
it
possession.
slipped through Jack's hands.
And the Warriors make some changes.
Oh, somebody touched it. Okay, good.
Landry comes
Good
in
enough.
for Lee. And it's Rush in for Barnes. And then for Toronto, Ed Davis is checked in for Bargnani. This crazy comes in for Landry Fields. And it's Calder on in for Kyle Lowry.
How about that play? Great body control. He manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Lee's checked in for Landry. Steph Curry is subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Looking on this defense, good rebounder, high body, strong defender. The biggest problem for defense is just the inability to convert at the free throw line. And that's why he has not developed into the offensive threat that the Warriors thought he would become.
Here's DeRozan. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. DeRozan's got 8 here in the quarter.
You don't see the wide open fadeaway shot too often.
And Beatrice with the stop.
2 hands.
Dunk intensity. That's what that says.
That's right.
You know you can get up higher with one hand. You know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. And you can extend that with one.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked. But
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Calderon. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half. Going back to Beatrice, you know, he played at a high level early on in his career. His play has waned back
He binking on him.
for years. A lot of injuries.
Yeah, they try to get a little tough. You know, that happens sometimes when you start playing. The other opposing team tries to get a little tough on you. So you got to let them know, hey, man, look, man, I get down on this. For real, man. Hey, I take this serious, man. Just as serious as I would if I was at a Warrior game at the Oracle or something like that. This for real, man. It's serious.
Thompson comes in for Jared Kemp. A new group in now for the Raptors. Aaron Gray's checked in for Johnson. Bargnani he comes in for Ed Davis. Andrew Fields checking in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lowry and Jose Calderon. You're right, going back to the Raptors on the road. They finished in the bottom three in points scored. And they were away from the Air Canada Center up in Toronto, Steve. They've got to do better than away.
Yeah, under 90 points a game for them on the road. And, you know, it was an interesting season for Toronto under Dwayne Casey. They made defense a priority. And sometimes when you focus so much on
Dunk intensity.
offense suffers, and you kind of struggle to find that balance that you need. But I do believe Toronto is heading in the right direction.
And Toronto has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Lowry puts the ball down. Working on the lead. Here's the three. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Bargnani. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
They found the touch here in the second half of the field. Everything else we talked about, coach, rebound, defense, all that. This game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. They found a way to do it here in the second half.
And no question, they got both on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
You have to make them shoot the free throw by moving
And the
this.
Raptors also making a change. DeRozan's checked in. Both free throws good for Rush. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the pick. Feeds it to DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barnes passes to Curry. It's over Fields. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Barnes. Here's Lowry. Shot is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
45-60. Golden State up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Dubs all day, man. I told you that.
Oakland, California. As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the strike uncontainable game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Warriors. They have a firm grip on this game and have been the team calling all the shots for the first 3 quarters. The only question is, how big can the lead grow to?
Doris, thank you.
I told you we be binking, man.
And, you know, that
We
was
be dubbing. I like that. We be dubbing. I like that.
same page as a team.
Like Ice Cube song, we be clubbing, we be dubbing, man.
Well, clearly it's a different game without that scoring run. That was a game-changing run, no doubt.
On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. DeRozan and Fields to the wing. Davis is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Lowry in at the one side. Pushes up.
Come on, Barnes.
Barnes. Fields with the steal.
That was kind of my fault because my finger slipped off the,
It's over Curry. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys.
my finger slipped
Right there.
when I got ready to dunk and put him in position to dunk. My finger actually slipped. You have to be careful on that too, because your fingers and hands, they sweat when you play.
Steve have thick skin, and I know they do because they're hearing it on.
Oh,
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Lee comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Klay Thompson in for Steph Curry. Shots good from Bargnani.
Brought back the finger roll.
that's what I was trying to do the first time.
The defense all over.
Okay.
You know, those types of high-percentage shots
Oh, wow.
should be a big part of what
Okay.
they do going forward.
Lowry pitch to Bargnani. Back to Lowry. Over Jack. A shot by Lowry, no good. Warriors leading by 13. Down low. Good look. And Jack with the basket. And the
Binker.
assist by Thompson.
Bing.
Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively.
Dunk intensity.
The offensive efficiency has been really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, you know, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots. And that's what they've done.
And the Raptors call time here.
You know, with the home court advantage of the Oracle crowd, the Warriors are usually a tough team to play at home. Last season, didn't quite match that level that set in years past. I think part of that was the injuries that they suffered. Steph Curry was out for much of the season, and that really hurt the team.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Curry's checked in. On defense, Golden State. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Bargnani. Trails the baseline jumper. Bargnani's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh,
12-21 record for the Warriors at home, and the crowd was still there for
I slipped on that one.
But the injuries just
That was my bad.
as we saw as the season went on and overcome.
Exactly, Kevin. They did shake things up, though, and brought in the center and Bogut to change their fortune. So if he can stay
slipped on that
healthy and they can stay healthy this season,
it happens, man.
there's the Oracle Arena rocking once again. Well, it always rocks, it might be rocking more. Those guys can stay healthy, too.
Barnes dishes to Curry. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Went through Curry's
Not a
hands.
difficult pass. You think they could keep it.
Exactly what happens on the court happens right here. The same thing, man. The same intensity.
Fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Takes it to Fields. And it's Curry with the rebound. Thompson for three. The long distance is there. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Well, he can shoot the three. We know that. But I'm not sure that he does. They weren't anywhere near him on that possession.
Lee left side. Lee with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Hold on a minute. I had to readjust my light. Let go.
Gives him a lead pass. And again, Toronto no one. Warriors lead by 16. Barnes passes the Bogut. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Hey guys, I think the big question with Andrew Bogut is can he stay healthy? When he's been able to play, he's been very productive. He can pass, he can score down the low block, and he just hasn't been able to consistently string healthy seasons together.
The thing is when you make a mistake,
He's given them a nice score.
try to recover and correct it.
This game.
Just like a regular game.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. Slice it through.
Now you can put this one in the W column. This is locked up now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they closed this game out exactly like they needed.
You want some?
And 3.5 minutes in the books. So far here in the fourth. And now Bogut getting a fresh start with the new team. He's hoping to put those injuries behind him.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, Kevin, he's a dominant. I think he'll be a dominant player. That's the shot, rebound, defensively, he can score. The issue is just his health. He's healthy. I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Defense starts at the rim. You want to shoot the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Curry
Oh!
to Bogut. And scored by Kyle Lowry. 3 on 3. Launches a 3. And the Raptors.
I was trying to get it to Bogut again so he could dunk. I wasn't paying attention. I turned around. See how it go?
Probably need more of this earlier, guys. I don't think there's enough time left to get back into the game.
Guys, this is really a case of too little, too late.
I tried to throw my football pass.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked.
Okay, let me concentrate. I'm playing around.
Big stretch here going 10-2. Back to Bargnani. Clear space. And the Raptors tag on 2 more.
He can cause the defense just so many problems. There aren't many ways to slow him down.
Reed kicks to Curry. On T. Cannot hit. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
No, not much they can do at this point.
Don't blame for pride. Trying to finish strong for pride's sake.
He dishes a 2 to Rosen. And he is there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Warriors have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Barnes
lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the eyebrow from the coach. Maybe get you a seat on the bench.
Well, that was right in his grill.
He dealt with pressure like it was nothing at all.
He had a lot of momentum behind him on his way up.
Now here is Bogut. And it's Barnes shooting it down.
Dunk it.
With a two-hand throw down there, needed safety
Dunk it.
and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep. No, nothing fancy, but finished with force.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 9. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, this one's in the bag. I mean, I commend them for really putting forth the effort until the very end. This thing's over.
You know, sometimes you just have to throw up the white towel and let the thing run its course and get on to the next game.
We're taking it home now.
Here's Calderon. So the Warriors get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, but this
Dub Nation, baby, all day, every day.
I think it was just really a nice overall effort.
Shouts out to the homie that passed away, Phil Smith, who used to take me to the games when I was young, when I was a little kid. He would pick me up sometime and take me. Phil Smith, number 20 from the Warriors. Shouts out, man, for real, man. That's the reason why I'm a Warrior fan to this day. Dub Nation.